In the past 3 years, I have received hundreds of pen pal letters, and I've also written hundreds of them as well. And honestly, it's been quite a while since I've written one, and part of that could be because I'm busy and haven't been managing my time very well. But today's the day, and I'm going to write another one. And it's been so long since I've done it, so let's do this together while I discuss a little bit about how you guys can also get started.
Before actually jumping right into it, I'm sure some of you are wondering, how can you find a pen pal? For me, one of the easiest ways is to start by pen paling with your friends or family. And in fact, later on in this video, I'm pen paling with one of my friends from college because for me, I think everyone deserves to experience receiving a pen pal letter at least once in their life. I remember when I first received mine, I was so happy and it absolutely made my day. But if that isn't convenient for you, I have found many of my pen pals via Instagram and the #penpal, #penpalwanted, and #penpalsearch communities. There are many people out there looking for new pen pals, myself included. You can fill out my pen pal form in the description of this video. And many of them are open to chatting if you slide into their DMs, and you can ask if they're interested in finding new pen pals after talking for a bit. Some people also use pen pal websites such as Connect Pals and Pen Pal World, and I'll leave links to those in the description below too. Now, let's say you finally found someone to pen pal with. What now? The most important part of pen paling is the letter, not the stickers, not the washi tape, or the decorations. The point of pen paling is for both of you to get to know each other, and once that's done, you can focus on making it all cute. In your first letter, I highly recommend introducing yourself. What you like doing in your free time, what inspired you to start pen paling, what you're studying, how you've been doing, etc. Feel free to ask follow-up questions in your letter, as that makes it easier for a pen pal to brainstorm and think about what to write back. And if this video isn't the first pen pal video you've watched, I bet some of you guys have also encountered a few creators that focus on decorating and sending goodies and extras more than actually writing the letter. And not to say that doing this is a bad thing, but if this is what you're more into, I highly recommend checking out swapping, as this is also a subcategory of pen paling within the community, where people exclusively swap their stationery goods with another person. Point is, if you're pen paling, you do not need to feel pressure to include a bunch of goodies or even any goodies at all. At the end of the day, you both mutually agree to become pen pals to get to know each other. But let's say you're still interested in decorating your pen pal letters and sending goodies, but you don't have the money to buy a bunch of stationery. I feel like there are a lot of alternatives to the stationery I used in the video. Instead of stickers, you can do cute doodles or drawings. Instead of washi tape, you can rip a variety of different types of paper you find in newspapers or magazines. And it's definitely still possible to even make an envelope by hand. I can guarantee that whatever effort you put into your pen pal letter, your pen pal is going to love it and feel super grateful for it because of how hard you worked on it and how beautiful it is to see your handwriting, doodles, and craft come together into one cohesive piece. Many people are also able to find affordable stationery on AliExpress, and I've always had a very good experience with it, though they do take a while to ship. You also don't need a distinctive theme for your pen pal letter. Most of mine don't actually have a theme, it's just the colors I use. Everyone is going to start somewhere in their pen pal journey, and I can guarantee you, my first ever pen pal letter does not compare to what it looks like now. Part of that is a continuous growing process that we invest our time into, and I think wherever you are in this journey, it's really admirable to see that you're willing to get started with it. And ultimately, I think the true joy of pen paling is the meaningful connections we build with our friends across the world, and that alone has had such an amazing impact on me. I think it's so cool to learn about how culturally diverse the people we meet through pen pals are and how they go about their day-to-day lives. Pen paling is definitely not something that can be rushed. Likewise, we can't build meaningful and quality friendships if we keep rushing it, so it's important to have fun and be creative with it. Many pen pals also include a list of their favorite playlists, questions they want to ask, and book and movie recommendations, so the other pen pal can get to know them better from more than just the letter alone. But these are all personal preferences that can be experimented with. After writing and creating the content of your pen pal letter, it's also important to check how you can get it shipped. If your pen pal is international, you'll likely have to pay more than if your pen pal lives domestically, so doing a bit of research on that is always a good idea. Anyways, I really hope that you found this video helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And Jasmine, if you're watching this, I hope this pen pal letter gets delivered to you safely. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I post videos every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and until then, I hope to see you next time. Bye!